picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. The Red Raiders ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Cougars offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes Bear Bachmeier. His productivity through the first half of the season has him squarely in the Heisman Trophy race. The give. Plows through the defense. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires to the right. He's got it. At the 45, on his way. There he goes to the right. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Blasted as he lets it go. Had to force that one.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
The run inside. It's Martin. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Unleashes to the end zone. Out wide right, it's Casper. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wide receiver. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, BYU!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Texas Tech's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Jacoby Williams, he put up more than 250 yards, 4 touchdowns while running his team to a win in their last game. This place is roaring and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Got it in the middle. It's Eakin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got him quickly. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Coleman Williams. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Left side is Carter. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the 2 top teams in the conference. These might be 2 of the better teams in the entire country. These 2 teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams in the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They give it back to him. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. From the gun, it's Williams.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Just barely got rid of it.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pickup.
The give is to Williams. Enough to move the chains. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line again in the red zone.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? They'll try to pound their way in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got him on the RPO. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air. It's Bachmeier. Looking left. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And the Cougars have it for the 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Running inside, it's Danzy. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hammond. He's going to run it. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Right side, it's Carter. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hits inside. It's Coleman Williams. Nowhere to go.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They've Got him in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of pretty much what he got on the previous play. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Tight end getting vertical. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Oh, he's got some space. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Fighting off the defender. He's past the marker. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running the red zone, it's Joyner. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Second and long here. Sets his feet. It's Hammond. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Timeout taken by BYU at second. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on first and goal. Here's Joyner. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Cougars are going to use their third and final timeout here. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The kick is on its way. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He's got enough. Touchdown, Red Raiders! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Look out! No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Under pressure. And he gets it away.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because he did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. One more snap coming before halftime. Making the adjustment on the play. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just a precious few ticks remaining. This likely the final play of the first half. It's 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Danzy. Pass to Sticks. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on the number 24 team, the TCU Horned Frogs.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, here to start the third quarter, Texas Tech running out of the locker room right now. You can sense that they have got a renewed energy and focus. They have been a terrific team when they're down this season, and they have a look in their eye right now that lets me know they're ready to start making a comeback here.
Got it down the field. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Out wide left, it's Lyons. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Oh, pressure's coming. Buying some time. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. When we knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat and playing him like that.
He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. On 1st and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. Sells the run, wants to pass. Rush is on. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Cougar! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, but hold onto the ball until the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Keep it on the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. Sets his feet, it's Hammond. Out wide right, it's Coleman Williams. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Got it in the middle, it's Eakin. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. The run inside. It's Joyner. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Finds a spot in the middle. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people to keep up with them. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the offense.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Straight ahead, it's Martin. Nice move there. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Using his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks. And just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Moves the pocket. It's Bachmeier. Back's got it on the screen. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
The throw. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He gets a block. Here, he's on the loose. He was an eyelash from housing that return, and what about a momentum shot as we head to the 4th quarter? That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Looking for the edge. Quick toss. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Rush right in his face. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. This third down a little longer after that penalty. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. From the gun, it's Martin.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride him again. He's past the sticks. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Hands it off. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
BYU with the 1st and 10. Right side, it's Bachmeier. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires left. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Give to the back. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Breaks into the open. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Little bit of uncertainty there. Play clock down to 4, and they'll call a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Going with the counter play here. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. The The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Running inside, it's Martin. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Out wide right, it's Nakua. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Martin. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Runs through the tackle. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. BYU lines up quickly. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Caught. It's Martin. Fights off a defender. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hits inside. It's Martin. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Takes a hit as he fires. And he gets rid of it.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the 4th quarter.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And now such a tough situation late.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped on 4th down. He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.